Hi, welcome back to Villa Molino Cookery Club. I'm just sauteing some onion and some garlic. I'm going to put this on the side for a minute because what we're going to do, we're going to take it up a level. We're not going to do any more easy peasy recipes. We're going to get really technical. We're going to do some little bit more difficult recipes now. So today we're going to do this in stages so you can keep up with me. You can watch what I'm doing. We're going to do a lovely traditional Greek dish called Moussaka. Yes, Moussaka today, here, now, Villa Molino Cookery Club. This is a very good dish from Greece. I love it. I'm gonna make it for you. This is going out to a very good friend of mine in Athens. Yes, ex-Damario waitress, Victoria Malaka. Yes, thank you very much, Victoria. We miss you. We want you to come back. See you soon. Right, so we have moussaka. Let me tell you the ingredients. We have a nice bechamel, which I made, very easy to make. Nice bechamel, which we infused with, I'll give you the recipe after. We infused with some egg yolk and some sheep's milk cheese. So we've got the onions and the garlic sauteing. We've got minced lamb. Lovely minced lamb, look. For the moussaka, we have aubergine, which we slice in about 4mm. We're gonna fry this, a little bit of flour, fry in oil, and then we're gonna put it on the paper to dry, because we don't want too greasy in the malaka. No, moussaka. Right, so we got some sliced potatoes, that's gonna go fried as well. That's going in the moussaka as well. We have some nice sheep's milk cheese. This one is manchego. I know it's not Greek, I'm very sorry, Victoria. It's a Spanish, but it's a sheep's milk, that's what we want. And we have some nice Parmesan cheese, just to unify the Italians and the Greeks, because the Greeks and the Italians, because we love you. And we have a tin of cherry tomatoes, my favorite cherry tomatoes. What else have we got? Salt and pepper, 1 stick of cinnamon, and some bay leaf. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got the onions and the garlic sauteing now. Onion and garlic. What do we do? Oh, I forgot the recipe. We put the minced lamb. We put the minced lamb in the onions and the garlic. I'm gonna do this in stages. This is stage 1. Minced lamb, onion, garlic. Let's get that to cook. Then we need to simmer it. So we're gonna fry that off maximum heat. What are we listening for? Sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle. Yes. Lovely, look at that, it's getting some color. That's what we want. We want the color on the, Give a little bit of seasoning. Percy pepper. Are you watching, Victoria? Pay attention. Where's the salt? Salt. Woohoo! Right. Can you see it? Sizzle, sizzle. It's, oh, look at that. Lovely color. Oh, yeah. So now what we do, we take the cinnamon stick. We put it in. We take 2 or 3 bay leaves. We put it in as well. Oh, I can smell. Oh, aromatic. Look at that. Right. Then we take 1 tin of cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, just squash it all in. A bit of hot water, ladies and gentlemen. About half a tin of hot water. Just to clean the tin. Right. Coming up to the boil. Squash the cherry tomatoes. Squash the cherry tomatoes and make that all combined. Put the cinnamon in. Yes. I talk too much, I know. Right, so look at that, that's lovely, that's nice soup. We gotta simmer that now. We're gonna simmer that now. We're gonna put the lid on. Here's my lid. We're gonna put the lid on. We're gonna simmer that while I fry the aubergine and the potatoes. So I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna fry the aubergine and the potatoes. Back in a minute. Hi guys, so what have we got? We are back with the moussaka. So what have we got? What have we got, ladies and gentlemen? We have the mise en place ready to make fabulous, fabulous, fabulous moussaka for my dear friend Victoria, who's watching me in Athens. Victoria, mwah. Okay, so we have some sliced potatoes which we fried and we dried on the kitchen paper. Sliced potatoes, just to put on the base. Then we have some nice aubergine. We sliced the skin on. We sliced the aubergine, 4 or 5 millimeter slices. We fried in oil and we dry on kitchen paper. We need to take the oil away, you see? That's the aubergine. Then we made a nice bechamel. It's made, I'll give you the recipe: flour, butter, milk, nutmeg, salt, pepper, and some sheep's milk cheese. I used manchego, very good. I know it's not Greek, but hey! Anyway, so we have some extra manchego cheese here. Some parmigiano, just to give a little bit of Italian twist to the dish, to make it sexy. Then we have the lamb. This is the minced lamb, which we sauteed. The minced lamb with the onions and the garlic. Then we add the tin of cherry tomatoes. We put the bay leaf. We put the seasoning. We put stick of cinnamon. Yes, don't forget, stick of cinnamon. And take the stick out when it's finished. So this has been simmering. So there's a lot of components to this dish, and all these separate components are going to come together and they're going to get married. We're going to get married in the church of Villa Molino, and we're going to have this beautiful moussaka, which I'm going to bake it in the oven, 200 degrees, 1 hour, 1 hour 20, and then it's going to be fabuloso. Right, so we just want to grease up the baking pan, the baking dish, grease it up with some olive oil. Then we want potato. Squish it in, squish it in. Potato, it doesn't matter if it's overlapping, squish it in. Potato. Potato, potato. Right. Right, you can break them in half just to fit in all the gaps. Oh, look at that, perfect. Perfect. Right, potato. That also at the bottom, any juices, it'll suck up all the juices. Right. Now we have aubergine. Aubergine. Put it in this way. You want to make sure there's no gaps, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. No gaps. Aubergine. Head to tail, like sardines in the tin. Okay. So we want to use about half of the aubergine for each layer. I did four medium aubergine. Okay. Squish it, make sure you fill all the gaps. Squish it down, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy. Don't be shy, the aubergine is not gonna bite you. Here we go, here we go. Let's be artistic here. Right, so press it down. So we have potato, we have aubergine. Now, we're gonna do a little bit of lamb. But because we've got 2 layers of lamb, I'm going to do a little different here. I'm going to flavor this lamb with the bechamel. So I'm going to take about half the lamb, and I'm going to take some of the bechamel to flavor. So we have 2 different types of lamb. We have the lamb at the bottom, which is infused with the bechamel. Then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the lamb at the top, which is just with the tomato. Look at that, look at that. So it's two different types of lamb. Like a lasagna. Ha ha ha. Right, look at that. See how quick that was? Right. So this is a bit of lamb infused with a bit of bechamel. I feel like I'm a Greek. I want to start smashing some plates. Okay, here we go. Spatula. La 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 la. Right, so lamb. Yes. All these flavors will all come together. So yes, lamb. So that's the lamb. Okay, right. Squish it, squish it, squish it. Don't worry if you think it's too liquid. It's all gonna come together. All the flavors are gonna combine. The potato is gonna suck up the flavor, the liquid. The aubergine is gonna suck up the liquid. It's all gonna be good at the end of the day. It's all seasoned. Don't worry, it's all seasoned. If you want, you can put a little bit of manchego in between, inside as well, to give a little manchego hit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a little bit of manchego there. Let's be adventurous. Right, so aubergine number 2. Did I get that right? Yes. Aubergine number 2. Here we go. Cover it well. Oh, I hope I have enough. I shouldn't have eaten those 2. Ha, look at that. Perfect. Fantastic, look at that. Look. Right. I'll give you the measurements later. Don't worry, calm down, calm down. Right. So now we have the lamb. Now we have the lamb. Yes. Lamb. Yeah, whoa. This is not for vegetarians, I'm afraid. No way, Jose. I'm just trying to leave some of the oil behind. Wait, I need my special spoon. My special spoon, my holy spoon. Look. This is my holy spoon. There's just a bit of oil there, so I'm gonna leave it behind. We don't need it, we don't need it. Right, so what have we got? We've got the lamb. Now, we wanna flood this with the bechamel. Be generous. Be generous. Be generous. Are you watching? Do it in little dollops, little dollops. This is what you call family food. No nouvelle cuisine here. This is family food for all the family. Isn't that right, Victoria? Yes, baby. Yes, wait a minute, wait a minute. Where's my spatula? Yes, here we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I have about 100 of these in there. Let's see, let's see. Oh! Right, here we go. Right, we might have to take some out because when we put it in the oven, it's gonna spread. We don't want it to spread and overflow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want that. We don't want that. We have to do the chefy thing now. Fantastic. Okay, it's a bit too much bechamel. I'm gonna adjust the recipe so you don't have any wastage. Leave it to me, leave it to me. You want it to be flat. Believe me, it will expand in the oven. Yes. You want it to be flat. I'll adjust the recipe. Don't need so much bechamel. Oh, this is what I learned at L'École Cordon Bleu in Paris. How to make a flat top with a spatula. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a cranked spatula. Cranked is what they call cranked because there's a step in it. Then you have what's called a flat spatula. Let me see if I have any. This is a flat one. This is a flat spatula, and this is a cranked one, you see? That's the difference. So we're gonna use the cranked spatula, and we're gonna do that. Look, oh la la, sacre bleu. Here we go, fantastique. Right, now we just clean the edge, and we do la guarnizione. Guarnizione is the garnish. Right. Now we do the garnish. Sheep's milk cheese, Parmesan cheese. I tell you what we do. We mix it. We marry the cheeses. Sheep's milk cheese, do you take Parmesan cheese to be your lawfully wedded guarnizione? Right, we put the sheep's milk cheese. No, too much. Sheep's milk cheese, Parmesan cheese. Right, mix it together. Here we go, a bit more. Yes, it's coming. Oh. Then we do, I tell you what, we do a nice little trick. Put some nice pepper to give it that Mediterranean touch. Yeah. Okay. Right, are you watching? Right, now we put it on here. Wow. Don't put any oil afterwards. There's enough oil in the cheese. We want a nice crisp brown color. Woo. Be generous. Moussaka. Here, Villa Molino Cookery Club. Coming soon. Come and taste it. Fantastic. Right. Just pat it down. If you've got a fan oven, you just want to pat it down so the fan doesn't blow all the cheese everywhere. You open the oven, you got the cheese snowstorm coming out. Okay, now that goes in the oven, 200 degrees, 1 hour. I'm going to put it in the oven and I'm going to come back when it's ready. I'll take it out and I'm going to give you a close-up and I'm going to taste it and I'm going to tell you how good it is. Back in a minute. Hey guys, we're back at Villa Molino Cookery Club. We're back on the Moussaka. Right, we baked it in the oven, 180 degrees, 1 hour, and then we let it sit. And that's been sitting for 1 hour because you have to let it rest. It's like a lasagna. You can't take a lasagna out of the oven and eat it straight away. Don't worry about losing temperature. It won't lose its temperature. It'll hold the temperature even if you leave it for an hour. I tested it now with a thermometer. Inside there is still about 60 degrees, which is perfectly fine to eat. It doesn't have to be 180 degrees and boiling in your mouth. Let it sit for an hour. It's the best thing. Lasagna, this, moussaka, let it sit. So I've cut some little portions out. So let's have a look and see what we got. Let's have a look, see if I can get one portion out without making too much mess. I'm going to try and go for this one here. Oh, it's nice and crispy on the top. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is amazing. Oh, there's a bit of aubergine there. Look at that. Look at that. Look, you see the bechamel on the top? Can you see that? That's how you see. You got that layer of bechamel on the top, and underneath you've got the lamb, the aubergine. Fantastic, and the cheese. Oh, the smell. I feel like I'm in Greece. I want to be on the beach in Greece. Oh, let me try this. Let me try this. Oh, it's all so soft. Look, I'm cutting it with a fork. Oh, look at that. That's the potato. That's the potato from underneath. Look, that's the potato. Mmm. Oh, oh, oh. There is, look at that, the crispy top. The crispy top, the bechamel. Ah, it's been sitting for 1 hour and I still can't eat it, it's too hot. There you go, that's the proof. Mmm. Oh, Moussaka. Oh, pardon. This is the best moussaka. Mmm. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna eat this. I'll show you a close up. Take care, see you soon.